Hi, this is Don from American E-Liquid with a quick training video on how to refill our new Mega Cartomizers. Wanted to get this sent out quickly as the Mega Cartomizers are easy to fill but a little bit trickier than the standard ones where you just pop off the top and drip in. Here is how they come shipped. I personally can never open these things without a scissors, so just open up the plastic bag. And you'll find two caps, one on the flat end and one on the big end, just to take a look at how it screws onto your 510 or your Ego. The threads are on that end. That's not the end we refill these from. The other end, which is the flat end, has two caps in it. The first cap just has one hole in the center. You use your handy dandy bent paper clip tool to just pop that right off. Easier said than done. Comes right off. When you look inside, I don't think you'll be able to see this with this webcam, but there's another plastic cap in there, and the holes are not in the middle, so you can't just fill from that. I believe that cap helps keep it from leaking and manages airflow at the same time. Just take the same paper clip, put it into either one of the holes, bend up, and pop that cap right off. And the first time you fill one of these, when you look in it, you'll find a little hole in the center. Again, I suspect you probably can't see this on there, but that is covered with a thin layer of plastic. So take a straight paper clip and just push through that plastic. And if that won't work, my paper clip's a little bit too soft, we'll use the needle for that instead. For filling, we do sell hypodermic needles. These are extreme safety needles. They're absolutely flat on the end. There's no tip to them at all. You will not poke your fingers with this. So I'm going to use the needle on this to poke through this plastic thing. There we go. And once that is filled, you can set that on the desk and you're ready to fill. These do hold. Just take the, I already did it, take the little syringe, pop it apart, and it does have marks on the side. Take your favorite e-liquid, mine happens to be our Tobacco Sweet, and put in 1.8 milliliters. It is marked on the side. That is about 75 drops, so it's a lot of e-liquid in these new Mega Cartomizers. I'm about halfway there. I've got about a milliliter in there. And 1.8. While we're waiting for that, it is important not to overfill these things. They will leak if you overfill them. It's also important to be a little bit patient when you're squeezing that much juice in, as I'm going to put the needle right down into the cartomizer, even before I put the plunger in. There is a filler material in there, and you can see even though the plunger is not to the bottom, it is forcing liquid into the cartridge. I'm going to put a little bit kind of toward each side and wait a little bit in between to let it soak into the filler and not just flood into one spot. There you have it, 1.8 milliliters of juice. Now we need to reassemble. First, we want to take the cap that had the two holes in it. I kind of like to use the round end of our bent paper clip for this. And you'll see there is a little plunger sticking out the bottom. That helps to block that hole and avoid leakage. So put that down. Put the cap in there and just push it gently until it's down solid with the round end of a paper clip. This last one you can just pop right in. In the interest of time, I'm not going to wait, but again, I would say it's a good idea to let it sit for a minute or two to let the juice get equally dispersed in the filler material. I'm going to screw this on an Ego battery. It runs at 3.7 volts, so you can run it on a standard 510 battery if you like. It's not a problem at all. And again, I would recommend letting this sit a little bit before you do this, but let's give it a shot and see what we have. Our sweet tobacco. Excellent as always. Have a great day. Bye.